I did not realize I had ADHD. I found out recently and I cried like a baby. I have ADHD. I've always had ADHD. I did not realize that I had ADHD. I thought it was just, as we say in Jamaica, I just saw me stay, meaning that's just how I am. Hey, this is Gail of Miss Green Literacy, and I don't believe I have ever just talked to the camera just like this. So I have so much. When I tell you I have so much content to create for my literacy and to edit and post on my literacy page, believe me. But I run a business, 876 Documents, and I create content for that all the time. When I travel, I have a lot of travel content for that because my business deals in travel documents, among other documents. So I normally have a lot of content to edit. And so because that is my business and that is my income, because I don't have enough followers yet to monetize on YouTube, but I hope to. So I have to feed the job that pays me. But I have a lot of content. Now, I never talked to the camera like this before, but there's a charming new development in my life that I really want to talk about. And this is part of the reason why a lot of my content hasn't been posted as yet. I started a series on 100 words that every adult should know. I have made 5 or 6 videos in that series, and then I stopped. That was more than a year ago. One, I paused because I was going to Europe. I was away for, I think, 2.5 weeks. But when I came back, it was hard to pick back up because I had a lot of content to make and I had to catch up on my business. And I did not get back to finishing. I didn't even finish posting those. And I also have not finished making the next maybe 60 words. But here is part of the reason why I don't put out my content consistently. And I kind of had an idea, but I didn't know. No. I have ADHD. I've always had ADHD. I did not realize that I had ADHD. I thought it was just, as we say in Jamaica, I just saw me stay, meaning that's just how I am. All my life I thought, oh, that's just how I am. My friends used to be like, oh, Gail, I know you how you are. And I'd be like, okay, just stop giving me a hard time about how I am. That's just how I am. I did not realize I had ADHD. I found out recently and I cried like a baby. My sister said, but why did you cry? Because my uphill battle my whole life has been because I had ADHD and I did not know. And then finding out that a lot of things that I've had to manage were actually due to ADHD. I'll talk about it a little more, but because of that, I am terribly inconsistent. I did not know this. I don't know what was happening with me. I don't know what I thought was happening where I was so inconsistent, but that's what it was. And I'm whispering because the walls have ears. Anyway, I'm at my sister right now. So anyway, so a lot of my content did not get posted because of this. And I will go long stretches where I don't feel the desire to make a video. I want to make the video, but it's very hard to get up and make it. And so a lot of my videos that sit there, I have a lot of videos that I write down, videos to make, and I write down the premise of the video, and I don't make them. Even one today that I wrote down was about burying the lead, which is a common or not so common phrase that I want to talk about. I am hoping, now that I am more aware of the situation, of what causes me to have such gaps and such lapse in my videos, that I will try my best to become more consistent. I have devised a plan to create a lot of content, so batch, and I usually batch, but I usually make like 4 or 5, but I'm going to seriously batch, and edit as much as I can in the moment when I have that rush of adrenaline. And then I post them gradually because I really, really, really love this. And I really, really would love to monetize this because I want to make travel and literacy content. Oh my goodness, I have so much plans for travel and literacy. But yeah, that is Gail. This is my little backstory. I'll talk more about realizing that I have ADHD and some of the symptoms that I have because believe me, I have every symptom. And it is weird because I think it is also my superpower. I said it. ADHD is also my superpower because my brain is very quick. Like the neurodivergent brain is a little different. In some people, It makes you slow down. It makes you just inactive. It makes you depressed. But mine makes me overactive. That is the hyperactivity in that is the H in the ADHD, is the hyperactivity of the brain. But my hyperactivity caused my brain to fire off neural impulses faster or more. And so I think fast, I think quick, I learn fast. And because of that, I graduated summa cum laude twice. So when my nephew said to me, "Nothing is wrong with you, auntie," I think nothing is wrong with me. I'm very smart. I'm very quick. I learn fast. I'm fearless. I'm adventurous. Um, there's nothing there's nothing that I believe I can't do except be consistent. But anyway, I'll talk more about not only how it prevents me from getting stuff done or how it challenged me in getting stuff done, but I'll talk more about it also being my superpower. All right, I am Gail. Let me screen to my students and comment letting me know if you know anyone who has ADHD or you suspect have ADHD because they're very inconsistent. But ADHD has so many small symptoms, and maybe I'll talk about it on this channel, or maybe I'll talk about it on my other channel, Gail Chooses Joy, because I want this to be about literacy. But then again, maybe it's related. All right, so drop a comment letting me know if you know anyone who you might suspect have ADHD because of the way they are. Because a lot of us, especially adults, go undiagnosed. And comment as well, letting me know if you want to hear more about me and functioning as a business owner, a graduate with 2 degrees, and graduating summa cum laude twice, and still having ADHD. All right, I'm Gail. I'm speaking to my students. Thanks for watching.